Hi there. Hello. In the last video that I made for the Old Punks Club project, I had created a bunch of product mock-ups in a frenzy. I was so ready to get away from my computer. So I've got some work that I just completely walked away from. So let's tidy up some of that and get a little more organized. So this has become like an artboard situation where I'm just swapping out different designs on the same canvas because the only thing that gets saved in the file when we make like a PNG or a new SVG out of whatever is in the canvas area, it's only saving the canvas area on the PNG. On the SVG, we get everything. So if you throw stuff off to the side and then you save your SVG, which I haven't saved this, I keep making like copies of it, but this actual document I haven't saved. And I can tell because it's got a little star up in the corner. Okay, so let's save this. Give it a name. So this we'll call, well, let's call OPC artboard working. And it's not complete because we don't have the Revel work on there. So let's see what's going on here. I just kind of want to grab, I hate this thing so much. Let's grab this and throw it over on this working artboard. Control G to group, and now it's all together. Okay, now I want to Control S to save that and close. Just gonna walk away from it. Now Revel Trace 1, this we're gonna Control S, save, and walk completely away from it. And now let's look at our GIMP files. This one's actually pretty important. I don't want to have to do any kind of GIMP work over again, and it might not seem like a big deal from the tiny little bit of work that I did on the hat, just making the grit disappear. I don't want to have to do that again though. So with GIMP files, they're going to be saved, the project file is saved as XCF. So we've got Revel Black Hat placeholder XCF. And when we save that, we're saving all of the layers that are in it. We want to do the same thing with the shirt picture. So we want to file, save as. So it's just getting saved in documents. That ain't gonna work. I'll have to save the other one too. Desktop, new work, old punks. Save the XCF in there. Go here. File, save as. Put this in desktop, new work, old punks, save. So now when I get better designs, I can come back to these files, open them up, drag my new designs in there, and then just start making new mock-ups off the same pictures. There's a pretty good chance these placeholder images are going to be updated, but now I have a process in place, which is the important part. And I can close this knowing that all these layers, this is a super valuable setup right here. You know, if I close this and don't save it, putting all of this back together becomes pretty time consuming. You gotta go find all these files again, which are conveniently located in the same folder, but then drag them all onto the artboard again, so it's just easier if it's already there. Okay, so that's part one of cleaning up and organization. We can look in this folder, old punks, and and do a little more to make it organized. So let's put SVG in one folder. And we also want one for GIMP. Here's one GIMP file. These are all the SVGs. No, that's not going to work. Control. Let's make one for blanks. Where's the other GIMP file at? It's a hat. Here it is. Alrighty. Now, I want to leave these like this, but let's do one more for logos. Well, let's actually call it designs. PNG. One hat, two hat, three hat. Alright. I want to leave these visible. So that's what we got for the Old Punks Club. I was just looking back to see when I first started this project, and it looks like I posted the first video 12 days ago. And in less than 2 weeks, my potential friend client has lost interest in this project, it appears. That means it's time for the contingency plan. So, what is now the Old Punks Club and Rebel clothing label project is gonna need to morph into something else, and I've been tossing around a few other names. Backup plan. Old Skunks Club. Cold Punks Club? I don't like that. Gold Punks Club. Old Chumps Club. What if I made it Old Puns Club and just did like an X over the K? I've agreed to pay a gentleman from Nigeria $100 to build a development store for this project. And I'm a woman of my word, so I fully intend to pay this person for the work, because that's how I want to be treated. So that's what this series is going to become about at this point. So because I want to keep my word with the Nigerian Shopify developer, I'm going to have to come up with a way to use this work that I've already done, modify it just a touch, and let it roll. So let's see what we can do there. This is so ridiculous. All right, my attitude about this isn't great. I know that, and let me explain why. This is round 2 of trying to work with the same person who has a good idea for a website, who has a good idea for an app. This is the second go round. You know the old saying, fool me once. So I don't take this stance with every project that I approach, but this is a great opportunity for me to kind of put my foot down and not let someone waste my time. So there's no need to name any names. I've clearly spelled out the name of the project. So if you see Old Punks Club, just keep scrolling. Do not click. Unless it's me. Like, I mean, maybe this will work out, but right now it's looking like it ain't gonna work out. Sorry, friend. Like, you took something that was, it could have been like exciting and like possibly profitable and turned it into this stupid little a joke. It's a joke at this point. But that's why I'm leaning more towards the Old Puns Club. Like, let's just make a full joke out of it.